Dinosaurs, monsters and aliens. Dinosaurs. Truth about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs did not exist approximately 100 million years ago or way before man, but they coexist with humans. The time where God created Adam and Eve, they already existed. Neither were they gone extinct by a giant meteorite, but due to overhunting by man and failing to adapt, for God had cut short the lifespan of the entire kingdom by approximately 10 folds after the flood. Examples of dinosaurs in the Bible. Behemoth. Job chapter 40, verses 15-18. Look at Behemoth, which I made along with you, and which feeds on grass like an ox. What strength it has in its loins, what power in the muscles of its belly. Its tail sways like a cedar, the sinews of its thighs are close-knit. Its bones are tubes of bronze, its limbs like rods of iron. Leviathan. Isaiah chapter 27, verse 1. In that day the Lord with his severe sword, great and strong, will punish Leviathan the fleeing serpent, Leviathan that twisted serpent, and he will slay the reptile that is in the sea. Job chapter 41, verses 1-7. Can you draw out Leviathan with a hook, or snare his tongue with a line which you lower? Can you put a reed through his nose, or pierce his jaw with a hook? Will he make many supplications to you? Will he speak softly to you? Will he make a covenant with you? Will you take him as a servant forever? Will you play with him as with a bird? Or will you leash him for your maidens? Will your companions make a banquet of him? Will they apportion him among the merchants? Can you fill his skin with harpoons, or his head with fishing spears? Job chapter 41, verses 19-21. Out of his mouth go burning lights, sparks of fire shoot out. Smoke goes out of his nostrils, as from a boiling pot and burning rushes. His breath kindles coals, and a flame goes out of his mouth. Flying dinosaur. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 29. Do not rejoice, all you of Philistia, because the rod that struck you is broken. For out of the serpent's roots will come forth a viper, and its offspring will be a fiery flying serpent. Nephilimals and monsters. Examples of Nephilimals and monsters. Chimera, werewolf, mermaid, minotaur, manticore, centaur, Medusa, Cerberus, satyr, griffin, cyclops. Ophanim. Ezekiel chapter 1, verses 15-18. Now as I looked at the living creatures, behold, a wheel was on the earth beside each living creature with its 4 faces. The appearance of the wheels and their workings was like the color of beryl, and all 4 had the same likeness. The appearance of their workings was, as it were, a wheel in the middle of a wheel. When they moved, they went toward any one of 4 directions. They did not turn aside when they went. As for their rims, they were so high they were awesome, and their rims were full of eyes, all around the 4 of them. Cherubim. Ezekiel chapter 10, verse 14. Each one had 4 faces. The first face was the face of a cherub, the second face the face of a man, the third the face of a lion, and the fourth the face of an eagle. Seraphim. Isaiah chapter 6, verse 2. Above it stood seraphim. Each one had 6 wings. With 2 he covered his face, with 2 he covered his feet, and with 2 he flew. Nephilim. Genesis chapter 6, verse 4. There were giants on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. Those were the mighty men who were of old, men of renown. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share.